All right. Is there enough equity for pre-foreclosure wholesaling? So we're gonna talk about Propstream a little bit. I want to see if I can demonstrate some Propstream stuff here. Let's see. All right. Let's see this real quick. So this is Propstream. If you want access to Propstream, I have a deal for you. If you go through www.empire.bigdata.com, it's basically all the access I have to all the data. The first stage, right? The first stage of real estate wholesaling is data. Okay, it's the first stage. Like, and nothing else matters unless you take care of stage one. Okay, so and the tool that I use is Propstream, which is www.empirebigdata.com, because I've secured a deal for you through that link. Okay, now with that being said, a couple of things I wanted to show you really quickly. Let me close this real quick. Okay, you can see that right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is the question here is there enough equity for pre-foreclosure wholesaling? And I want to use how do you find equity? Okay, there's another video that I did on how much equity is a good deal. All right, you should probably review that video as well. That video is a good video that you should review. However, let me just say this really quickly before I demonstrate this. Let's see here real quickly. Okay, before I demonstrate this, right? Let me just tell you like this. If it's pre-foreclosure is basically everything before foreclosure. Let me do that quick review. Foreclosure is when the bank or anybody you owe money to, and after you've used your property as a stand, as a collateral, right? Collateral security for a loan, when they attempt to take your property and to sell it and to pay for that debt, right? That's foreclosure. Every stage before that, starting from the point that you're delinquent on the payment, is called pre-foreclosure. This is that space right there is a good space where you can approach homeowners, because it's an indication, it's public records. Pre-foreclosure is public records. It's an indication that they can't afford to hold on to the property, right? So at that point, you can approach homeowners and offer them to buy the property, and then you can lock up the property under a contract at a good price. We want it to be typically 65% of the equity or lower. Okay, and then also you still have to adjust it for the repair estimate. Okay, if based off of your estimate, which I'll do another video on how to estimate even remotely and virtually. Based off of your estimate, the property needs $30,000 of work and the property is worth $100,000. That's 65% first, and then you have to, that's $65,000 minus that $30,000. You cannot offer more than $35,000 for that property, right? So that's enough equity right there. That's basically what it is. But how do you find out what the equity of a property is? It's actually very, very simple. So let me go ahead and go into, I'm going to go into a town called Toledo, Ohio, right? Toledo, Ohio. By the way, Ohio is it's a state that I ask people to avoid, just because there are many other better options because of the regulations. It's not that it's illegal out there, but once you start doing more than one deal, they require you to be licensed, and they're frowning at for wholesaling and stuff. You don't have to deal with that. There's like 50 minus 5 other states where you can, and I cover that in details in our masterclass. So go through the masterclasses, fliphousesnationwide.com. All right. So now, with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this here. We're going to go here and go to Zillow. Let's see a property that's available for sale, right? In Toledo, Ohio. We're just going to, no, let's not use Ohio. Let's go to, I'm trying to go to Washington, D.C. Let's go to Washington, D.C. All right, let's go take a look at a property for sale. We're looking for sale. All right, so, and we typically like to see prices. We try to deal with prices less than $500,000. Okay, no, maximum 500. 0 to maximum $500,000. All right. Okay, so let's look at this property right here. Let's see a property right here. So a lot of these properties are fixed up, ready to go properties. But let's just look at let's look at I'm looking for a house, right? Like a house, home type houses. There you go. All right, good. These are houses. All right, so let's look at this house. So let me go to maximum $300,000. Maximum $300,000. And then we know that we're looking at maybe houses that need some work, maybe not. Okay, so there's this property here. It's not a lot of houses at that price point in DC. Interesting. All right, so let's just look at that's a studio. We're looking for a house, a new construction, and let's look at this house right here. There you go. All right, so let's look at this house. It's listed for $300,000 right now. Let's see what it's worth actually. Okay, so I'm going to take the address. I just copied it. Basically, I'm going back into Propstream. Okay, and I'm going to paste that right there. I have to relog back in. If you are logged in, okay, we're back in now. Awesome. All right, good. So we're gonna post this. Okay, so when you post it, you want to make sure that this shows up as because what it does is it kind of correct it standardizes the address, and you want to click on the one that pops out at the bottom, right? So the beautiful thing about Propstream is that it tells you all of the equity information that you need to make a quick decision. It's saying here that estimated equity is $377,000, right? But it's also saying that the average comps in the area is about $379. But it's also, if we go into the details here, we can easily see. Let's see details. If we go into details, we can see why that is. This estimated value is $377. But you can see under mortgage that this person does not owe any property against this property. They don't owe any money against this property. So for the most part, you can see that if they owe some kind of mortgage against it, the difference between the value and the mortgage is what the equity amount is. Okay, and that's how you see equity really quickly. Some people now start going all over. They go to the city. Somebody will tell you you want to go to the city and find out what the property is actually worth, and then see if you can see how much they owe. No, you can see all of that for like literally pennies on the dollar here per day. You spend less than $5 a day, you have access to all 300 million houses information from the internet. Literally, right? www.bigempire.com. That's where you have access to all that information. You don't have to overthink this stuff. The technology is available to make things move a lot more faster than you can think, and that's basically what Propstream does. Now, just so you know, on the homepage of this on our homepage, let me just go show you. There's a course. That's a 7-day course that you can go through absolutely free, demonstrating how Propstream works, just in case you feel like you're struggling with it. And basically, myself and my partner went through that details. Let me show you really quickly. I think I can show you that information really quickly and show you where that is. Let's see. Let's go to youtube.com, right? And let's go to Olatok's Abitogun. If you search Olatok's Abitogun free course, it probably should come right up. Okay. All right. Right here, it comes out. Oh, it's a 7 days video right here. Free wholesale real estate course right there. You click into that, and you can start literally. Let's see. You can start literally right there on day one with me and my partner from Propstream over there. We cover from day 1 to 7. Actually, just 7 modules right there. You can watch all of it, right? So that's a good course to go through if you need to do that right away. And hopefully you've been enlightened and educated on this very short version of the Propstream. But I think we cover more than enough details, from data to deals. From data to deals, just like you see here, from data to deals. There is no excuse to not get going right away. There's zero excuses.